All right, who are we with?
Jeremiah Pagulayan.
And what did you do today?
I got fifth place at the Fargo Regional.
With what deck?
I played, I guess, Bystial Maliss.
Bystial Maliss.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the profile.
All right. I played 40 in the main. I was playing like 41 for so long. I guess like the night before the event, like I really just like, I was like squirming. So I just decided to like simplify it, make it a clean 40. This list is like pretty inspired from like those guys who topped Vegas, the 3v3, the guys who played Maliss, and Jeff Jones, like heavily inspired by that. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, sorry, yes. So just want to thank God and my girlfriend. You know, very nice support system behind me. First shout out goes to P5. I told this guy I would get a top with Maliss, and he would be the first shout out. So shout out P5, the homie. Also want to give shout outs to the man behind the camera here, Aldrin, Martz, Jordan, Raz, Verinder, Mark. My round 3 guy, if you know, you know. My round 5 guy hooked me up with these nice cards here. Ooh, yes sir. I'm actually really happy. He beat me, but I mean, like, I feel like I kind of got the dub from that transaction. Okay, anyway, let's get into it. I played very standard like ratios here: 3 Dormouse, 3 White Rabbit, and then just the 2 Chesty Cat. This is like really standard, nothing really much to say about it. And then I also played 3 of the Field Spell, and then just 1 Gold Sark. I didn't want to play Terraforming because honestly, like I just feel like it's really redundant. I would see a lot of hands where it'd be like the Sark, Underground, and then Terraforming. So I really wanted to like prevent redundancy there. So I try to make it like as clean as possible. And then I also played just the 3 standard traps, TB11, TPO7, or yeah, TPO7, and GW 06 there. Apparently TB11's bad. To be honest, I don't know, but I just played it, you know. Yeah, nothing else. I also played Allure because I really wanted like a consistency card. Cause like yeah, I guess like you don't need to play Allure. You don't need to. This could just be like another non-engine slot. But I really wanted to prevent like bricking, because I feel like I would lose a lot more to just bricking than actually like Lancia or Chaos Center. So I played 3 of the Allure, and with that being said, I also played like 3 Shifter with that. I think if you're playing Shifter, you should play Allure and vice versa. I think if you cut like Allure, I don't think you should be playing Shifter. That's just me though. I just find it really weird like having like different non-engine with Shifter and then just no ways to like get rid of it. So yeah, that's what I played. It worked out in my favor. I played a lot of Rogue. I was really nervous because Shifter isn't the greatest into like pure Ryzeal, which is like, you know, obviously Maliss is like problem, like detonator, right? But it ended up working out. Like I would have like easy outs to detonator under Shifter, just through like simple engine or drawing like an Imperm or Metal Tronus. So yeah, this like went pretty well for me today. As for the Bystials, I played 6. So I like before this I was playing 5 for like 3 weeks, but I guess like last night I really wanted to see like consistency in terms of like starters. So I didn't want to see like name and like 4 hand traps, right? I really wanted to see like name and extender. So I just played the Meg, 3 Druid Worm, and then the 2 Baldrake. This was one before, but I just added the other one. It was pretty good. I usually would just side this out against like Ryzeal, or just like in general, like if I thought that Bystials weren't good into the matchup there, I would just side out the one Baldrake all the time there. And then for my non-engine, I played 12 hand traps, and then so it was just the 3 Ash, the 3 Impulse, the 3 Imperm, and I guess the Shifter, and then Metal Tronus. Nothing much to say. I think Impulse really cooked today. This was really good against like other decks that weren't Ryzeo. Like it literally had application for everything. And then I played Imperm. I know a lot of people like are very conflicted with like Imperm and like 6 Bystials, but I just really wanted like answers to Detonator, and I guess like I didn't really like have any moments where it conflicted. I guess maybe because I didn't really play Fiendsmith a lot, so I would never have to Bystial and then be in a position where I should have Impermed. So it just kind of worked out that way. And then for the last card, I played 1 talent. It was supposed to be either this or Called By, but I like the kind of versatility you get with like the talents there, because sometimes you'll draw it as like your 6th card full of engine, and then like you know, like if you put your opponent, especially like Ryzeo, on like a simplified like kind of board there with just like Detonator, the talents like really cook. So like I value this over the main deck Called By. So yeah, that's why I played those.
Did it ever come up today?
For the talents, actually, no, surprisingly not. Like I feel like in all of my testing, this card has been like pretty like sick whenever I drew it. Obviously, like I would never play it. I would never play more, but whenever I saw it, I always like it. Always like was the reason why I won the game. But I guess for today, I don't think I ever saw this card, and when I did, I think I used it to like. I think I just drew it. It wasn't even that good, so. Yeah, that's it for the main deck, just 40 cards there. And then we'll go to the extra deck here. Also very standard. I played the 1 decoder you have to. This card is so broken, honestly, like it just really like makes Maliss like a super good like deck, honestly. Like I can't even like stress how good this card is. But anyway, I played Lingerivo. I played this for the mirror strictly, and then there are like some like I guess like applications where you're going second, and then you normal like a name, and then you like make Linkaribo to kind of play around like Imperm and stuff. But it never really came up. I played 1 mirror, and I didn't really summon it. So yeah, if anything, like I probably could have changed this to something else, maybe like a dark. I played Lizard and Splash. Like these are just generic stuff for Maliss. Honestly, this was a little worse today for a lot of people. I think I heard like a few Maliss players just lose to Ogre. So I really like tried to avoid making these guys here, and just like tried to go into like the decoder and you know make the Link 3 body right away as much as possible. I played SP. I use this more as an extender than an actual interruption. It's really good for playing around like a lot of hand traps, so you should play that. IP never really came up today, maybe because a lot of people aren't really on Nib. I only made IP I think once in my round 1 match where I full comboed, and then I did the A-Bow line where you summon another body and then you make IP, so you're left with IP and A-Bow. That's the only time it really came up. It never really came up else, but yeah, that's it. I played the Cerberus just in case for the Chaos Hunter. Yeah, this didn't come up today, just because like when I did, I got Chaos Hunter once, and when I did, I was in like a good spot. I wasn't in a spot where like I couldn't get rid of the Chaos Hunter. Literally the only time like I summoned this card was to like actually like out the Chaos Hunter. Not because like I needed to, but because it was just a game. Like I had 2 Bystials. And then like I somehow got to 2 other bodies, made this pop like his 1 monster, and then just swung for game. And then for the Mouse Links, played 1 Ransom, 1 White Blender, and 1 Cryptor. Yeah, honestly, like there's not much to say. These cards are really broken. I really like Cryptor, especially. Like a lot of people would think that like I was gonna go into White Binder, but I would just go into Cryptor and then just kill them like on the spot. I think I got Blackout last, and then he like called White Blinder, and I didn't even use it. So yeah, I barely summoned her today. It was just like these 2 that I summoned, just because like this really plays well into hand traps. But otherwise, yeah, like you know, just 1 of each name. Access Code. I actually never summoned it today, but it's one of my favorite cards playing in the extra deck. It just like really like forces your opponent to interact with you, and forces out like cards like Nib. yeah, like I really like Ice Code. Firewall never really came up today, honestly. Like I would watch like deck profiles for Maliss all the time. Like they'd always say like, oh, like you know, like didn't really make this, would always make Cryptor. And honestly, like today I got it. Like you know, I never really made this, so I just made Cryptor. Kind of play like lower to the ground, and then yeah, honestly, like it had better results. Griffin and Abel for like the traditional combo. I know a lot of people are cutting this, but I've just been playing like with these for so long that like I was like fine with it. Also in the Blue Eyes matchup, like this is like a good Metatronus target for the Spirit, the one that tributes to summon the other guy.
Yeah, the Spirit.
Yeah. So like Metatronus comes clutch with the Griffin. In that regard, but otherwise, like I never really made Griffin and Abel. So yeah, the last card in my deck was Detonator, just for the Metatronus out. Didn't really come up today, honestly, because like every Bystial player I played, I think I played like 2 or 3 of them. They would just make the Photon dude, so I was never able to target the Detonator anyway. But that's pretty much it for the extra deck. I would probably just change out the Lingaribo maybe for like a dark or something. For the side, I played 3 Fua. This was supposed to be in the main, like last night this was in my main deck, but I took it out last second just because I found that like I don't know, it was just fine without. Right? I really wanted to play 15 hand traps, but this is like fine on the side, honestly. Then I played 3 Lancia for the mirror, and I guess like for Crystron, yeah, 3 Lancia, not much to say. 3 Droll just because Bystial is like pretty crazy. This like really saved me like a few times just because I would put my opponent on like very like simplified like end boards, and then like I would just kill them. No follow up and stuff like that. So yeah, like Droll is really nice. Thankfully I didn't get like talents too much, but I think it's worth playing for sure. I played the 1 call by, and then I also played 3 thrust. Honestly, I feel like maybe like the package I played for the thrust here, because I only played like 2 targets. It was just like the Harpies and the D barrier. Honestly, I feel like these could have been like maybe something else, just because like I didn't really maximize like the thrust value. I feel like I definitely could have like sided a bit better, but you know, like in most matchups, like I would just like thrust into an imperm, thrust into like an impulse. I never got to thrust into the barrier, never got to thrust into Harpies. But yeah, like I really wanted to play Strike because that's what I tested with for so long. But with back row hate like in the format, it just wasn't worth it. And so I was really contemplating instead of just playing cross out, just because like since Lancia is so, I guess like, you know, like you can see like your opponent will see Lancia a lot more now because of 7 Tachyon. It's probably like maybe better to play the cross out, but I didn't want to mess with the ratios in my deck. And so like I just like kept it clean, kept it like comfortable, like how I knew how to play it. And yeah, like that's pretty much it for the deck. So
all right, any last shout outs?
Shout out Winnipeg, man. Crazy, man. I think it was like 50% of top 8 was Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And a lot of good players there, man, for real.
But yeah, congrats on your top.
Thanks, man.
See you next time.